Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm drinking out of my Furby mug today, so maybe Furbies are a sign or synchronicity for somebody. That's seltzer, so maybe somebody else likes seltzer. That could be a symbol for somebody. We have the bridge. So maybe you have tried to mend a relationship with somebody. You have bridged the gap. You are mending fences, trying to move forward. But then you also got apocalypse. So this is like a truth coming to light, an inevitable like lifting of the veil. This also is, you could have been dealing with some sort of deception. So this seems like it'll be a real interesting reading. Let's carry on now with our Desert Illuminations Tarot and see what comes out in traditional. So we can further, okay, 5 of Wands. So this is 5 of Chilies in this deck. So that is fighting with like a group of people. So there's some sort of disagreements going on. King of Daggers, so you're dealing with somebody who's very cold, very cutthroat, or maybe that's who you are, you know. Put that where it resonates. Then you have Knight of Chilies, so someone's just coming in with some hot, sexual, quick player energy. And then you have 5 of Daggers. So this is like a grief over an ending. It's kind of like a self-blaming situation. So, but you have 5 of Pentacles reversed. So that is no longer feeling abandoned. You're getting over abandonment. Wheel of Fortune. So this is a karmic cycle coming to a close. This is like the wheel is going to be turning in your favor. 9 of Pentacles reversed. So maybe somebody no longer wants to be single. That's normally like the single and financially abundant. Maybe somebody is struggling with finances right now. 10 of Chilies, so that is a lot of burdens on your back. 8 of Chilies reversed is, I think that's like walking away from something that no longer suits you. I'm trying to think what the, let's look what, I can't think of what 8 of Wands reversed would be. So let's just see. So yeah, it seems like you may be having issues moving forward. There's a lot of burdens. So there's deception, fighting. Ooh, the Empress. So it does look like you are going to be gaining your confidence back. You are going to be stepping into your divine feminine energy, or maybe you're currently in it. But 10 of Daggers reversed is a new beginning. So after a harsh ending, there was a new beginning. Let's see what else comes out. So that could have been the bridging. All right, 8 of Daggers reversed. So you are no longer being a damsel in distress. You are getting out of your own head. You're realizing that you are your own worst enemy. We have 2 of Wands. That is like a partnership, traveling together. So maybe there's some sort of travel involved in this connection. That could also be like, you know, 2 is about balance. So that is like, could be soulmates coming together. King of Cactus, you're dealing with, you know, that's King of Pentacles. So that is a financially abundant masculine energy. And then we have 6 of Cactus. So that is equivalent to Six of Pentacles. That's like the giving as much as you're receiving, a very reciprocal energy you're entering. So perhaps the deception was of the past and you're getting out of that energy, but you have 9 of Daggers. That is like anxiety and sleepless nights. So this situation, you may have been dealing with somebody who's very deceptive, somebody who's very manipulative. Page of Jugs reversed. So that is a delay of an emotional offer. So you are possibly awaiting some sort of message from a friend or something. You're in like that could be we got Lovers. So you have a choice in love. Soulmates again. But it seems like you were dealing with a situation where there was a lot of toxicity, perhaps a lot of karmic debt that was still owed. So you may have been dealing with somebody who was keeping you out in the cold because they had a lot of hidden motive, maybe they were living like a double life and you were not really sure what was going on their side of the street. Let's see what else. Strength. So this is Leo energy. This is, a good time to be strong. You're trying to remain in your strength through this, but let's keep going. Let's see what else comes out. Queen of Daggers. So you are not scared to cut people off either. You're setting harsh boundaries where necessary. That's also counterparts again, though, because we had King of Daggers come out in the beginning. So that is like a very mirrored energy. So you and your counterpart may be in the same frequency of like staying strong and being very closed off. Page of Chilies is a passionate message coming in. But 9 of Jugs reversed. So that is a lack of emotions. Oh, then we had the Chariot just fall out, which again could be soulmate energy. This is also a quick moving Cancer energy. Then we have 3 of Jugs, which could be third party energy, but it also is like a celebration, a party. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who is a big partier. Maybe the deception was that maybe somebody has addiction issues or something of that nature. I'm honestly more surprised that we haven't seen the Devil come out, because I would think that with deception, Page of Daggers, so this is a small message with truth and clarity coming in. But again, it's immature energy. So when you're dealing with the pages, those are like young, immature. So, and then you already had the Knight of Wands come out, which is the player card. 8 of Cactus is, honing your craft. You're learning new skills. And there is usually a financial payoff. So, okay. And then we have 2 of Cactus, which is a balanced yin and yang energy. So again, this is counterpart energy, but there was some sort of deceit, deception that had went on here. The Hangman reversed. So you have gained a new perspective on a situation. So that could have been, the veil was lifted. You are now seeing the situation for what it truly is. Maybe you were in like some sort of illusion state before. Let's see what comes out with the Cosmic Oracles. Or Cosmic Insights, sorry. Okay, so yeah, somebody has gambling and addiction problems and bad finances. So this is kind of what I was saying, is the deception could be that somebody is hiding some sort of addiction or something. But you do have spying, so that is someone with their eyes on you, or, you know, they're doing their research on you. Maybe somebody is getting a little nervous. They don't want to see you move on without them, but there is someone else in the middle that may be trying to sabotage this. So that is, again, confirmation that this could be a third-party situation. Let's pull a Britney Spears oracle to see what comes out here. The boho babe. Maybe you are a bit bohemian. You know, like your own style. This card is about Britney Spears, who wears these crop tops that haven't been in style for many years, but she doesn't care. She just does her own thing. So maybe you are someone who has like your own fashion sense. You're not really doing things according to what's in. You're just doing what you like. Maybe somebody sees that you're a bit bohemian, a little bit free-spirited. All right. Let's choose a woodland warden. All right, so the owl and hop is wisdom. So you are gaining more wisdom, probably because now this truth and deception has been, you know, revealed to you. So if you were having some sort of feeling that somebody was keeping secrets from you, it seems like you are now being hit with the reality. And you are trusting your instincts. Also, that was like a white snow owl. So maybe snow owls are like an important message for somebody. All right. I'm not going to take all of these, but I'll take this one. It's Oath, which is number 2. So again, that's balance, yin and yang energy coming in. This is also like a marriage card. So this is unity and diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided toward union. So this is a destined connection, but maybe somebody has to just get rid of addiction issues. You know, maybe somebody is about to enter rehab, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 was just on the timer. So that is ascension energy. Maybe somebody had to really kick some addictions. So we aim for the same target, but fear keeps us from fully committing. Our union needs clarity, not hesitation. So again, double or triple confirmation at this point on clarity. So this is, you're about to be gaining some real truth and clarity on a situation. Now, you know, with the Apocalypse card, though, this could be an ending. So once you have gained this clarity, this may be something that is a little bit too toxic for you that you're not trying to have any part in. I mean, that's entirely up to you. So take that how it resonates. But then you have no rejection. So I don't know. This could be that you're rejecting somebody or they've rejected you. Blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance. Rejection offers a lesson in resilience. Feels trapped in a cycle of rejection and unable to break free. We build walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. Afraid to face the vulnerability that comes with love, we find it easier to stay apart. This is number 65. So maybe you are dealing with, you or someone you're dealing with is heavily got some sort of rejection wounds. Maybe in the past you've dealt with confessing your feelings to somebody and it's just not reciprocated. So you just have this feeling of not wanting to open up to anybody anymore, or, you know, vice versa. This could be both of you, one of you. Put that where it resonates. Interest. So somebody's very interested in like material wealth. So that could be you or someone else. They're chasing material gains at the cost of deepening connection. So I focus too much on what could have been gained and neglected what truly mattered. My lack of trust caused a rift. I regret not seeing the true value of our bond. This is number 6. So maybe you are dealing with somebody who does heavily just focus on wanting money and not so much deep connections. You know, that does happen. Let's see what inner child oracle comes out. But the way I always put it is, at the end of your life, you know, you can't take money to the grave with you. So it makes no sense to... Okay, so this is number 27. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. So do not feel like you are unlovable, because that is not true. This could be the rejection wound confirmation. I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to further confirm that this is your message. We have Virgo, Capricorn, the letters B, I, D, T, E, J, S, V. Bye. I hope this helped.